seen a sex tape. How many sex tapes exist?
3.
How many did the public see?
I think 1.
And you're saying Kris Jenner was a part of all 3 in some capacity, no, with knowing that this was happening.
She made us do it. She made us shoot them, bro. She watched them. I had the first one that was long time ago. She made us do more, bro. She made us do more, and she watched us, and she watched it.
So Kris Jenner was in the room while you were having sex with Kim?
No.
Okay, so...
Because then at that point, I was young and naive. So when she sent us to Santa Barbara to do it, at that point, I was like, it's just weird, but, and I hate to say it because I was super dumb and I was super naive and I was young. I was like, man, I think I'm gonna fuck her mama too, because why does she want us to keep doing, you know, as a young man, I'm like 22 or 20, like, you know, I'm like, I think that they wanna, it's awkward. Now that I have kids, it's disgusting. But back then, 20 years ago, you know, you don't think the way you think now.
So you went on a podcast recently stating that you have slept with 11,500 women.
I did a booby trap party when I reached 10,000.
What?
Yeah. So we did a celebration, booby trap, celebrated my 10,000. I had about 400 or 500 girls that I fucked with came through, supported. It was a massive parade.
You're talking about different partners.
10,000. I think, yeah, a little bit more now.
Different partners.
What you mean?
Like, this could go for how many times you've had sex. But
No. These are 10,000 different people.
You said 11.
It's at like 12.5 now, but I wanted it to get to like 11, so I was guaranteed 10.
Okay.
I didn't want to be at 9,000, and I wanted to be at 11. Then I said, okay, we went to 10.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure I was over.
Do you know that what the average is?
What the average what?
Like, you're 45, no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can only fuck 1,000 more bitches. I can't do any more.
But the average of the volume of different sex partners, do you know what that is?
What do you mean?
Like,
I understand the math and the skill.
Okay. So that's sleeping with a little over 1.5 women a day for 30 years.
Yeah, the math is different because when we're on tour, we're thinking 5 to 10 a day.
A day, bro.
A day, so you're scaling it. These niggas got way more bodies than me. I got, first off, some of my friends, some of my homegirls, they fuck 45,000 niggas a year.
Okay.
All right, bro, I'm not capping.
Some of your homegirls.
They at least fuck, 45,000 a year. No, like maybe
45,000. It's only 365 days in a year. What kind of bender they got to go on to make that math make sense?
Brothels and stuff like that.
Okay.
Ask Lamar Odom, he knows.
But I don't think like that's.
What's your body count? 20,000?
No.
10,000 for sure.
No.
Bro, there's no way. All the football games, everything. You know you was running through for sure 10 after every game.
No, bro.
That's not fair.
That's too much energy, bro.
For you?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
No.
So where you at, 5,000?
Not 5,000.
6?
Not 6.
4?
We like
4?
No.
You for sure 4.
I don't even crack 1,000, bro.
All right, we're not being honest.
1,000? Just think about this. 1,000 women, right? 365.
Yeah. Like, think if you're like 19 365, 1,000,
Bro, I wouldn't.
So you're doing 1,365, right? You're 19, 20, 21,
365
7, 8, 9,
times
30. I'm 45.
5 is 1,825,000 women. That's 5 years? No, heck no.
So where are you, 4,000?
No, bro. No.
Cam, like, I want you to continue to be a role model, but you said you was a savage.
Bro, let me tell you something. That's not my vibe.
Okay.
If I'm giving you a rough answer, it doesn't even scratch 1,000.
Got it.
Just being honest.
Okay. And I'm flying. Right now, in the air.
How you gonna put bodies on me, bro?
I never want to put a body on you. I just want transparency in this.
I'm giving you transparency. You mad that I ain't hitting hoes like that, bro? Look, woman.
First off, you hit one of the family that you wanted to hit that we was talking about. You already had 20,000.
I never hit that.
I know, but once you do, you already had 20,000 bodies off one twat.
How you get into your number though? Because now how you get into your number is how I'm getting to my number is two different ways.
So the girls that just doing 45,000 bodies, right? If you fuck one of them, you're at 45,000 bodies.
So you're talking about having unprotected sex with people who are actively having sex, and you're taking on those members,
all those spirits. And
so
stuff.
that's what you.
That doesn't count for me. I'm one by one. I'm talking about you. I'm one by one. I'm 10,000, 12,000, one person at a time. And shout out to Will Chamberlain. He's at like 25,000.
That's a lot, bro.
Will Chamberlain has a world record. Like I said, 1,000 is all I can do left in my world.
Look, I
right?
don't, for
700,
me,
800.
So you've been a part of a brothel.
Have I been a part of a brothel?
Yeah.
Not like the Bunny Ranch. Not like Lamar.
How many threesomes have you ever had?
Probably about 5,000.
We don't give a fuck! Jesus! We don't give a fuck!
So this guy has been going viral for a bunch of videos that got leaked where he was basically paying women $200 to feature in these casting couch videos and basically telling them that the videos will only be available in Europe. And a lot of these women had husbands, partners, etc. And a bunch of the women are in comment sections talking about him and exposing him right now. And this is one of the videos too. And this woman was deplorable. Like, she was with her boyfriend and went and filmed a video on the same day. See her too, man. And her too, bro. They had families, bro. Kids and everything. And I'm not too surprised. A lot of guys have this mindset that it's only a specific type of woman that's going. They're all going. It actually seems like the ones that are married and with boyfriends are the easiest ones to hit. And do you remember this guy? This only happened about a year ago where he was going around doing stuff he was a guy working for the government and he was, doing it with a bunch of guys' wives as well. And those videos leaked. The Russian guy who went to Africa and was recently doing it and they had partners. So it's not about it being this type of woman, that type of woman. They're all going. Get it through your head. Young men, get it through your head. And I find it funny because in high school, I never got into relationships. Like when you tell people you've never been into a relationship, they're like, wow. But the reason is because early on, I would see people get together, put each other's ring with their initial in their bio. And then 2 months later, they break up. Those two people are with new people. And then it's like, they're doing Christmas aesthetics. And I'm like, what? It's like an aesthetic to date, bro. No one's actually dating because they actually love anybody out here, bro. They're dating just because it's a thing to do, bro. Like that stuff is silly, bro. Focus on your grind. Focus on yourself. Trying to look for a relationship out here. Like, what are you doing, bro? Focus on yourself, bro. They're not worried about you, bro. Dating is an aesthetic. A boyfriend is an aesthetic to them, bro.
I'm ready for commitment, Harry. First time I set eyes on Mary Swanson, I just got that old-fashioned romantic feeling where I'd do anything to bone her.
Guys be like, oh, if I was a woman, I would sell my beef, I would charge these fees, I would do X, Y, Z. These men will say that they will do all of these things and be all of the things that they shame us for. All of that. But yet, if they were a woman, they would do it. And they say this from their own mouth. Since you can't do it, you're gonna go shame women who can? Ooh. Ooh.
I'm selling coach. I'm
I'm selling cooch. Damn. I'm selling cooch. Ay. I'm selling. Okay.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got Cam Newton and Ray J having a little interview. Now, everything Ray J say is alleged. Everybody know that Ray J be all cap, but he did bring up some crazy allegations where Chris Jenner was pretty much the one setting up the sex tapes between him and Kim Kardashian. He's been saying this for years now. And we know that Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian was at the forefront of them having their own shows and having their own thing and actually being a famous family, and we all know that sex sells. Sex will have you in uh, a conversation where people wouldn't even be talking about you, but since you released a sex tape, then people are talking about you. Now we know that Ray J's been in the scene for many a years, many a millennium, right? Many a decades. But he's saying that he has 11,000 bodies. Now, like I said, everything that Ray J say is damn near cap. He sound like Orlando Brown half the time. If you go to Orlando Brown and Ray J's interview with what was it, Freddie Marco? They were saying some crazy ass Diddy, no Diddy, backdoor Diddy, all kind of shit about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Ray J defended Diddy too, if you remember. So he's all over the place sometimes. But back to this not camera, Cam Newton and Ray J interview. Ray J is saying that he has 11,000 bodies. Now, if you do the math on that, right? If you put it in years, it depends on how many bodies you want to fuck, but you're like at two bodies for hundreds of years. It doesn't even make any sense. But he's saying that he's taken the count. He knows exactly how many bodies he has, and he's celebrated at 10,000 or better. Guys that have this many bodies are kind of, desensitized to sex, right? It's a thing where, you know, it's no way there's no way that you could damn near find it enjoyable after a while. But if you end up taking down this many women, there's no way that you can form a connection with just having sex for sure. Because like I said, you just become desensitized at some point. You don't actually like the woman, and you'll end up just feeling like it's just a handshake or just a nut at that point. So she'll really have to have a great personality, a great sense of humor, and stuff like this for you to actually want to be with this person. Like I said, after that many sexual partners, I'm not sure that anybody that is hearing my voice has had that many kind of sexual partners, but you will definitely not look at sex the same. And you probably just be sticking it in a hole and getting out of there and be done with it because the feeling, yeah, you'll still have that feeling, but the feeling of sex, the excitement, the visual uh, aspect of it, it'll probably be ruined because you've just seen so many damn bodies, so many different hairstyles. 'Cause every time you're looking down, it's a different head. I mean, it's crazy to think that somebody can knock down that many bodies, but that's not even a crazy amount if you're not nutting. It's not a crazy amount if you're just sticking it in and getting on about your day, 5 minutes, you know. We're talking about Ray J. He is crazy, and we know females are going for any famous dude these days, especially when he has millions and millions of dollars. So not only is he famous, but he not only does he have the clout. We know women are just going off the clout anyway. You can rack up thousands of bodies off the clout alone. But just imagine having tens of thousands of dollars and having Brandy as your sister and all these different things that where you're in the Oval Office. Ray J been everywhere. I've seen Ray J every freaking where. So everybody respects Ray J. You know what I'm saying? Even when he was chopping it up with the president, bringing up different issues and stuff. Like I said, Ray J's been a little bit of everywhere, you know. So for him to rack up that many bodies, is it impossible? You let me know in the comment section if it's impossible because I just did the math. It's 31 bodies a day, and not only is a year, it's only a year. Now, if you're not talking about netting and fulfilling and having that refractory period where if you do bust a nut, then you have to recover. You know, can you do that by just poking and ducking it? You know, poking, stroking, and ducking. I don't know. It is what it is, man. Science happens we have like I've